What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Chicago Blackhawks giving the NHL giving Chicago Blackhawks forward Andrew Shaw one-game suspension in the wake of his abuse of an official and direction of a homophobic comment at said official. I don't have an issue with it. I just think, I've been vocal about this, going back to the Dennis Weidman thing. I think the league owes it to the officials to take care of them. I think they do the more underrated things in the game. And I know it's easy to get on the on-ice officials, but it's not easy policing those guys. And I just think they have a job to do. Andrew Shaw is a punk. They called it like they saw it on that penalty, and it was just the verbal and the flip in the middle thing. It's like, really, dude, you're an NHL player playing in front of an arena. People, act like it. You're not some Bantam player. You're not some kid in midgets. You're an NHL player. Act like it. As for the homophobic comment, obviously, there's no place for that. I've always kind of said there's a fine line between promoting, the game for everyone, making it an inclusive game, and policing what's said on the ice. And I know that sounds kind of hypocritical. I just don't. And again, I think they should punish him for saying that. That's obviously, and the fact wasn't that he said it, was that he got caught. Let's make that. What's said between the lines isn't exactly stuff you'd say to your mom. So I don't want PC World to be getting involved in every little on ice spat. Having said that, I think the NHL has been worked very hard over the last few years to promote an inclusive environment for everyone. It's tough for athletes, in the closet to come out. We obviously haven't seen it in the NHL, and you see what it's been like in the NFL and NBA. So, again, I think that's something to keep an eye on, as it pertains to the bigger picture of out athletes. But I just think the biggest thing here, as much as it is trying to build the game, it's taking care of the officials. The piss and match already was with the Weidman incident. So you got to look at it from this perspective as, you can't allow a player to act like that towards officials who are doing their job and allow it to stand. So that's, I know it's more of the company line on it, but that's the way it is. Because the NHL needs their officials to go out on strike like it needs, another lockout. These guys were, if you've never reffed a game, don't tell me they have an easy job. Trust me. I reffed for a long time. I stopped last summer when I started working in the bars. But, I can't tell you how many men's leagues I reffed where, during the summer there'd be pro players, NHL players playing. That game moves fast. And, you get hit with puck sticks, whatever. It's just part of the game. And, having to deal with more bullshit on top of that just isn't fair to the guys. And you talk about the NHL officials. They make 6 figures a year. Yeah, they fucking earn it. Likewise, they make a fraction what the players make, and they put the same amount of time and effort into it. So, I think the NHL made the right move here, and hopefully the Blackhawks and Andrew Shaw learn from it. I mean, he's one of those players, he's like Marchand without the hands. I think it's one of the things that was on Twitter all this week is he's got to learn to control himself. Like I said at the beginning of the piece, you're an NHL player. You're not in Bantams or midgets. Cut the shit. Anyway. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.